Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing fantastic and have enjoyed your day. I'm bored, so I'm just here to do another reading for anybody that it may help. So if you're returning, welcome back, guys. And those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. It's very intense, and we don't hold back here. I'm not churchy or religious, but I'm going to come across real heavy that way towards you and all that kind of stuff. You'll just learn me as we go. I feel the energy, and, you know, we look at a lot of stuff that could be criminal-like energy and stuff like that. So there is going to be information on my channel at times that are, it's very intimidating to hear, probably for some people, if they're, you know, getting judged for some type of energy that they're in. It's disturbing, it's intense. So anyway, I may not be everybody's channel. That's fine. Not everybody is supposed to be here. I guess I'll say it that way. Anyway, but you'll learn me as we go. Welcome if you do stay. Happy birthday, happy anniversary if you are having a special day and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's just pull some cards and just see what Yehovah Elohim wants to say. Let us sit at his feet and reveal what needs to be revealed for any given person. I just appreciate you so much, Yehovah. I love you, and I just thank you that you are the great Yeshua, the great Hamashiach, the great anointing, magnificent Father in heaven, who leads and guides us into good pasture, green pastures. Even if we're walking through the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For goodness and mercy, and there's death right there, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life. We trust you, good shepherd. We come in only by way of you and you alone. There is no other way. Get rid of the thieves and the liars that crawl over the gate and come in any kind of other way. Cut them out. Expose them. Expose them. Thank you, Yehovah. What do you want to bring out here? I'm feeling a real sobering type of energy on me. So if you are new, I feel the energy. Like I was saying, it could be very intense, and it's just very sobering right now upon me. It's a peaceful energy, regardless what may be going on around the situation. There's a calm energy here. There is the Page of Pentacles coming out for us. The Strength card came out earlier today. This is somebody trying to get the bull down in this deck, and having to have strength to do it. This person's sitting down writing a little letter, something very physical here. Could be a teenager, about children, about work. We have the Temperance card. We've seen Temperance card today as well. That came out. Excuse me. It wasn't the Temperance card. Maybe it did come out today. I don't know. That card has come out quite a bit. It was actually the Wheel that came out in the reading that I did with the Strength card, so I apologize. We have the Ace of Wands coming out as well. New beginnings, inspiration. Both those can go back to fortune. We got the Pentacle here as well within the page. We got eternity out here. We got all kinds of. We got little children that's died. It came out earlier. We know it's the Het in the Hebrew, and that's death and life energy here with the Het, walls and ladders, and then the sperm is here, and we also got sexual things here. So we're children and pregnancy issues, and a child is here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Somebody needs to speak about it and have strength to do it. And somebody's been bullied really hard, really freaking hard within some type of situation, or trying to push back something because of that information that's here. We have the H and the N, and we have a hen, and somebody's been really just brooding over something for a really long time. I want to say this word goes back to looking and just gazing into something. Let me look at the word. I love how Yehovah will just bring a thing through our spirit. And as I was speaking Psalms 23, and yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And he does lead us into green pastures and gives us rest and stuff. So this word here, One Direction, is actually spelled NHH. It means guide and rest and to continue outside of something. Okay? The shepherd would guide his flock to a place of water. Okay, somebody's been trying to stop somebody from resting or something like that. You know, the word rest came out last night in another reading. It was spelled S-H-A-N. It meant to rest as well. So we're getting it here in another form in the way it's spelt, I guess. There's a quietness here. There's a gift here as well. There's also in this section a sigh. Okay, well, this word is the wall with the sperm with the bull, which would be the aleph head, but it's showing in the picture, so that literal word is actually showing in picture here, meaning somebody's just a groaner. They've just been sighing and everything else, and there's been mourning also going on because there's been children here that have died within situations, and you're still going to continue to bring it out here, and that there's an expression of the burden and a desire to just rest from it, and it's huge what's coming out here. But there is something inspiring here showing up with the Ace of Wands. The H in the other direction is the camp and beauty and walls that continue. Not all walls are bad, because walls also protect us, but protection energy. This is about heirs to kingdoms. This is about prophecy, because a prophet energy is here, and sons and daughters are here because the sperm is there, and there's a river of living water that flows through life. So we got life and death energy here, and strength, regardless what's trying to bully a situation and somebody else freaking groaning because they're a stupid bully. We rest in the great divine, regardless what's happened. We just cry it out, we just get up and keep going, because Jehovah is our guide. We have the word in the sections of beauty within this camp, as the beauty of the camp, to give or to show beauty as well, and grace or mercy to another. Yes, because surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, regardless. So there's a supplication here, and somebody's been really groaning, and there's like a freely energy that is around work. To work or to do an action without wages or without cause, or just without not, or causeless, or something, just to be free in what you do, and know that there's fortune here, and Jehovah is our God. Within that, there's a lot of fortune here. That's a fortune card. But it's about being free. Some people don't get that. They just don't get it. They shouldn't be this way. Well, we think it should be this way. No, the Jehovah's ways aren't our ways, people. It just ain't. Just ain't. Don't care how much you grow. Look, the bull's got this just like type of energy, and Jehovah go right back. There's certain people that are called to do certain things a certain way, and some people that are doing it in the way that people do it, that's okay as well. You be what you're supposed to be in the earth. Because if you do not listen to the good shepherd and follow his way, then you're just off all the way around. Don't care who you are, what you do, what you say, how you play. You're just a moaner then, because you can't get it. The voice energy just really come through me. And yet there's a sobering energy here. Because I am seeing it, it's being portrayed both ways here. Okay, so we do have the Ten of Cups, and this is about emotional happiness. At the same time, people are groaning, and they do have a supplication to the Father because of children. There's a new generation here. There's a new generation here with this card coming out. Let me just pull from this homemade deck, because I'm just pulling cards. Like I said, I just bored, so if this helps you and encourages you, then beautiful, that I've done my job. in what I'm called to do. You just pick it. So your parents and your grandparents are involved in something here. We have generations, and we have death issues going on, and we have a younger person here. So your parents or your grandparents. We've got inheritance energy here. Okay, left in inheritance, and some has been bullied around that crap. Something's very truthful, and somebody writing a letter here, regardless if somebody else don't like it or not, because we have a husband energy here, all right, and inspiration and truth here within some type of a legal matter, because that's a for sure legal victory in the runes. And somebody has love here in family issues, and somebody cannot wait to hold somebody in their arm, whether that be your family or whether that's somebody that loves you, and it's some type of love that Jehovah's putting together for a new generation. Somebody cannot wait to hold somebody probably in their family. Because people have been bullied. You can't talk because of what happened here or what the crap ever. Well, those people are going to be moved. Jehovah's going to bully the bully. Okay, he's going to take his shepherd stuff. Say, I don't think so. You get away from my sheep. I'm leaving them to pasture. So the rise of the dawn. We had the sun come out in another reading on my other channel. When the devil came out and the son of the morning came out, and there was also the hot wind of the sun. Okay, well, if it is Leo type energy, then it's here, but the sun's also in Pisces, but the sun itself, some type of energy of something hot is here. If you're in the upright, you're in the upright. Okay, don't care what Zodiac sign you are. Somebody says, I want to kiss you so bad. Well, that's lovely energy. Regardless, whatever the strength is. Somebody's just been holding back to do something or speak about something. Do it. Nobody can say you can't do it. So we got an Aries energy here. And that is the head, the brain, the eyes. That's the Emperor energy, which would be a father energy. The I am that I am. And it's beautiful. 1 week. Something about 1 week. 1 week can also represent 7 years. This could also be wrapping up for somebody. Something could have happened 7 years ago. We have a new beginning here. So something either starting for a literal 1 week, 7-day period, or this is 7 years of something here. Either past or now starting. You can interpret it in whatever you need to. But something about 1 week is here. Something was a setup. And Jehovah's going to restore 1,000-fold because of it. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you. And some people had work issues, because I was going back to work issues. Again, you going to make your money how? What? What about taxes? Well, what about this? What about it? So something about overseas is also here. So foreign people, foreign places, and things like that. This is my gray. Medical issues are here. So medical issues are here. Are you binding up the brokenhearted? You are respected and truthful. And that's how we should be. And I'm sorry that I hurt you. And that's positive. It's positive. And people be truthful with that stuff. Something about in the springtime. And this goes back to something that was penetrated. And something was being dug out. That keeps coming up as well. This is also going back to also a row that was being used as like a paddle in a boat. And yesterday when I did those readings, we had the boat that literally came up. We had ship also that came up in some readings. So something did happen for somebody, I guess, overseas or something like that. So something complex has been here. And honor, truth, and clarity is here. Let's also go back to the truth and clarity. Show me next 24 hours. The dog is here. This is a friend. This is protection. This is being cuddly. This is being kind. It's also about prostitution, as we know, for some people, in some cases, okay, because this is sexual things as well. But this card in this deck is about, you know, being loyal and things like that. It is a protection card. It's also a yes card. Coming out here, we have 2 yeses, because the strength card for me as a reader is also a yes. The tree is here. This is a family tree. Okay? It's got water all around it. This is about life. This is about the brain or your mind. We have the head, the brain, the eyes also come out here. But this is also a sacrificing card, and something complex has been here. And that's the 12th house, and so that's here as well. Whatever that is for you. So the stork is here, and children, and birds again keep coming out. They were coming out on that other reading with the card that came out talking about the sun in the morning, and I made reference to Lucifer because the devil was there and he looked like a bird and his feet were like birds, and that'd take you back to like Babylon type stuff, when King Nebuchadnezzar, literally his hands were like, he got, you know, the devil's pride and conceit, right? And so whoever the leadership type energy that's been just nothing but a freaking bully. 1 week, I think that story actually goes back to 7 years. Somebody gonna have to be grazing, I guess, like a bull. I don't know. You're gonna humble somebody. I guess they are. Whatever's taking place, whatever that is, I don't know for sure. But there's a grave here, and it keeps coming out. And this is transformative stuff. We know that children have died. It's here. It's eternity here and here and here. And for that crap, and we got a child here. And for that crap, for sacrificing, Jehovah's going to give back what the enemy stole and put somebody down for that stuff. Okay? Sacrificing, really here. And, you know, spirituality and burdens and prayers, and let's go back to divinity and things like that, and helping to carry a cross. But some people didn't give a rip that you were having to carry a cross. Even Christ had somebody come along and help him carry his cross, and yet we have people that's just sitting there and they're so prideful. If you even help in one little bit to help anybody, and I know that for a fact. Let me just get personal, because you guys know I do get personal, and I have record of this somewhere on my old channel. When my process started, and my youngest son, who has been beheaded and died at this point, took me to the grocery store because I needed to go to the grocery store, and I walked out of that store. I took his truck, I think. He let me use it. And I was being hunted and chased like a stupid freaking animal by freaks. And somebody was on the phone in the parking lot and was directed, and you look, people, when you know something, you know something, okay? I know that person was there, and the phone call was directed towards me in the situation, and the idiot was on the phone saying, and if her son does not stop helping her, he's going to get shot in the head or something like that. Well, something did happen to his head. Something did happen because of freaks and kooks. And even Christ had somebody help him. And yet we got groups of people that need to be put down because they've taught our next generation, our children, how to not even respect their parents. That if they even respected their parents, they was going to get shot in the head. Really? That's a disgrace. The sun of the morning needs to go down now. The ridiculous tribulation needs to end now. Let the king of Assyria feel what it feels like now. What all that hardship feels like now. Let them feel it. Let the sting of death come upon them because they are worshipers of Satan. Let Jehovah bully the bully. And let his people be led to a place of rest. He's the one that's led the way through the whole thing. Those who made it through only by his grace. And no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So the spear is here. A weapon that divided the flesh. Yeah, well, we have death here. We already know about it. And the spear goes back to Kansas City, where I'm from. The K. The cuff. Somebody does need to go to jail. and somebody knows about it. And that's bending to the anointing of the Holy One. That represents a judgment. Anyway, this is what come out, people. Until next time, shalom.